young airbender, and welcome to the sanctuary. Seems you're a new airbender here, and so I just want to recommend some light, more fun reading as you are doing your studies here at the sanctuary. There are lots of skills to know as an airbender. First of all, we just need a cutscene real quick. We just need to stop that because I need to tell you about this wig, because this wig might be, I think I say this about every wig that I get, but I think this might be my new favorite. It feels so good. It's such high quality. I love the color. I like that it has a movable part. It's a perfect length and it already looks fairly natural. I don't have to cut this one at all. I'm so excited. This one is from Ive Hair. They have made this look possible, and I do have a coupon code, so make sure to check them out. I've gotten wigs from them before. I've paid for them. They've sent me some. It doesn't matter. It's always great quality. I always enjoy them. They're always my faves, so make sure you check them out. Anyway, back to your scheduled program. Things that I think about when it comes to being an airbender is that, one, we're very spiritual, and I don't necessarily mean that in a religious manner, just that we have a very deepest sense of our worth. We have strong beliefs in whatever it is that we believe in, and we just have a really great self-awareness. On top of that, I think of ourselves as kind of the peacekeepers, and when you think about air, you think about freedom. We definitely tend to look for the fairness in things and figuring out what exactly everyone's worth is. We are very selfless. We'd much rather give than get. And one thing that we very truly much adore is art. Based on those characteristics of an airbender, I feel like I have picked 5 books that I feel like really encompass those characteristics, and I am going to recommend them to you today. Airbenders don't wear watches. It's okay. The very first one is just the one that hands down I thought of the first time, and that is Strange the Dreamer. I don't think anything is a better fit for an airbender than this book. It is fantasy, but it's very poetic. You have that artsy feel about it. There's a lost society that we are in the hunt of. It follows a librarian who just seeks knowledge. He's very, very adamant that the city exists. He has spent his life dedicated to learning about the city, finding out more about it, and therefore he is going to spend the rest of his life trying to hunt it down. A very strong belief in what he is hunting. Has a very easy flow about it. The storyline just progresses so naturally. It is about the fairness of things. We get to see some of the people that don't treat Strange the Dreamer, Laszlo, so well, and how those things work out. We get to see the unfairness of the world. This is just such a poetic and magical book that I don't think anything else fits. It's just trying to find this lost city and being a dreamer in the sky. There's actually people that live in the sky in this too, so you know, more air elements for you. Another one, which might come as somewhat of a surprise, is If We Were Villains. And this is more just based on the characters that are in this, and especially the main character. We see just how selfless the main character can be when it comes to being with his friends and just really sticking down to those loyalties, very loyal. And just, even though he knows what's right and what's wrong, he does the things that he feels are right in his heart, the fairness of the events that happened on his shoulders. And this is just it's a murder mystery, but it's about so much more than that. It follows a group of friends as these events unravel and we find out how this murder happened and who did it. So I think the main character would be an airbender through and through. This next one is probably going to be the biggest surprise of all, and that is Scythe. I've picked this because this is about a society that is all about focusing on what's fair and unfair when it comes to death. In a world where no one can die unless you are killed by a scythe. And this just follows the rules of being a scythe, what it means to kill someone, why you should kill someone, how you should kill them in a society where no one else really dies. You have to be picked. Should you be picked at random? Should you be chosen based on the habits that you have? Should mass killings happen? So the fairness quality definitely plays into this. Another thing is that our two main characters have very stiff beliefs in the things that they are doing. It doesn't start out that way. They're very not into it. But as we see them progress, they become very self-aware of the things happening around them, the society that they live in, and the things that need to be done, and they should truly believe in what they are doing by the end of it. And this is just another fantastic, so cool. Might be a little guilty pleasure for us airbenders. Next we have another one of those friendship qualities, and that is the Raven Boy cycle. This follows a group of friends that, first of all, their friendship is just effortless. On top of that, these books are just written in such a poetic manner. It's very artsy. You're very like cute and beautiful writing. It's much more eerie at times, but it's an artwork in itself, and that it's unlike anything I've really read before. The characters believe in some things that no one else really believes in. They're hunting down a dead king on ley lines. And they believe in these things that no one else really believes in. We follow Blue, who is from a family of psychics, but they are very aware of the things that they believe in, and they believe in them very strongly. And they're willing to do whatever they can to make the things that they want happen. This also follows, again, in the fairness and unfairnesses of life and what it means to sacrifice yourself at times. And then the very last book that I have here is I'll Give You the Sun. I had to throw in some different mixtures of genres here to give everyone a little bit of a taste. This is probably one of the most beautiful looking books, as well as beautiful books ever. The writing is just so beautiful. It is an artwork in and of itself. It's such beautiful poetic writing. On top of that, this follows twins, and it is them. As they're younger, they're very close, and we see as they're older, they are not, and you want to find out what happened along the way. It is about them still being loyal to each other along the way, even when they're not talking to each other. It's about the beliefs that they have. It's about being who they really want to be and showcasing that to the world, even when other people don't agree with them or like who they're being. Just really beautiful story. So those are the 5 books that I have that I feel like would be great reading as a new airbender here. I hope that you enjoy your studies while you are here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! If you guys don't know, this is actually going to be a series, which I guess you don't know, I'm telling you right now. Hello, hi. This is going to be a series on my channel. I'm actually going to have 4 videos, and they are going to be based around bending. I am so excited to get into this. I love dressing up for videos, and it's been so long since I've really gotten to really be a character. As you can tell, this is my kind of female version of Aang, the Last Airbender, and what I think the women would be more like. Definitely a little more modest, not as so dramatic. So we don't ever get to really see women in the series, so women airbenders in the series. Let me know which bender you guys would like to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!